Hello,
Jay,
hello.
what's cracking?
All right, all right. So I want to go ahead and welcome David Lopez to a brand new episode of You Have a Collect Call From, and we're coming to you live and direct from San Juan, Puerto Rico.
Yep, and I'm
And
coming alive and direct from Centinela State Prison. So, I mean, hey, you got yours, I got mine, James. That's just what it is, man. You know what I mean?
there it is. My location is always changing.
Yeah, mine's unfortunately not. You know, so
Yeah,
hey,
yeah,
so before on the last call, we were talking a little bit about this non-designated yard, and the
yeah, yeah.
changes that comes with, and it's crazy that seeing where you're at right now is kind of keeping everything in perspective. I'm thinking, okay, well, I gotta keep my mind out of this bullshit, man. No matter what
Yeah,
they do in prison, this is not my home. This is not only gonna be what my existence is. I'm currently a lifer. That's just what it is. I've been for 14 years. That's what it is. I can't change that. But I want to be out there walking under that umbrella, man. Out there, I don't want to be under the same damn umbrella, James. You know what I mean? There's not enough room in this world for me, you, that brocha, under that umbrella. You know what I mean?
excuse
But
me.
let me tell you this though, right? So look at her, happy as hell, man. That's what I want to do. I want to dance. I want to dance salsa dance on the streets of Puerto Rico. And so let me tell you this, right? So they're gonna do this non-designated yard because they want to kind of open up our thinking. They want to change our perspectives. There's no there's no such thing as SNY, general population, this and that out in society. It's just you're who you are, I'm who I am, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? But when they turn this yard into non-designated, they're basically saying they're lifting the labels, and either you're doing what you're supposed to do in prison or you're not. If you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're gonna have higher privileges. You're gonna be able to get better jobs, better vocational training, college, and stuff like that. And if you want to fuck up, all right, well they got a place for you. You're gonna go to a place where everybody's on what they're on, and some people live for that shit. I used to, so I understand what that thought process is, but that's not who I am today. So I'm I'm going to allow myself to become non-designated. I'm not going to be SNY. I'm not going to be general population. None of that shit. I'm just going to be David. And people are going to come onto this yard, and some people might not have that state of mind. So I got to be very aware. And like I said before, I could be a slippery motherfucker, which means that I'm not going to do things that are illegal, but I'm also just not going to feed myself to the wolves. If there's dudes that are here that are claiming that they're active and they come up to me like, "Hey, what's up, homie? You active? Wooty wooty whoop." I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Simon que si, homie." They call me, hey, they call me snappers. They're gonna be like, "Oh, snappers, okay, hey, they're gonna be like, "Hey, what's up, homie? You active? Oh, hey, Simon, homie." They call me Largo. Hey, I don't care. Hey, whatever I gotta do to get myself out of that situation and kind of duck into another little area, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna participate in their gang activity. I'm not gonna participate in their violence. I'm not gonna do none of that shit. But I'm gonna be in a situation where I might have to, I might get a neighbor. I might get a neighbor that pulls up, and all bullshit aside, I'm not gonna call myself some other moniker or nothing like that, But I'm gonna be aware. I don't have to come out of the cell if these fools roll up next to me, because guess what? They're gonna do what they gotta do. They're not gonna, they're gonna do what they gotta do regardless, and it's not gonna be on me. So I'm just gonna chill out, and that's what it is. You know, um, they're supposed to bring 300 people in March.
So, in other words, do you feel like the people that do show up there, that do stay there, are they're gonna be there because they want to be there, and the people that are gonna get off or do whatever they're gonna do, they're
Yep,
gonna it's gonna be immediate. So you guys should be able to tell who wants to participate and who
absolutely,
doesn't want to participate.
absolutely.
Yeah,
Um, I know the mannerisms. I know the way it looks, and a lot of fools. In the messed up part though is I talked to you about what it's like to walk into a prison yard. You know what I'm saying? No matter where you're at, man, you come into a prison yard, you're gonna have that look. You're gonna have an angry look. You're kind of gonna your walking's gonna be a little bit more, a little bit more stern. You're gonna be like kind of look around. You're gonna see a lot of dudes with tattoos, a lot of dudes looking at you. So you're gonna be looking back. And before I used to mad dog people. People look at me, I'm gonna look at them like, hey, like, what's up, homie? You know me or something, like that. But that's not who I am today. But these people that come, they're gonna have that look, on their face, like, they're gonna have that same look, and they're gonna kind of stay around together. So one thing I'm gonna look for is people talk a lot. So when they roll up, I'm gonna be listening. I'm gonna be listening to the conversations. I have to be aware of my surroundings. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn my TV off. I'm gonna turn the radio off. I'm not gonna have nothing going on in my cell. When those fools roll up, I'm gonna listen because with the way they introduce themselves to their neighbors, we're all gonna be able to learn a lot about them right there on the spot.
Hey, David, and when they move you guys over to, or they change the status of that yard, when they
Yeah,
switch it over from SNY to non-designated, do they change your
yeah.
guys' chronos? Do those stay the same? Does anybody know how that works?
No, the chrono's gone. Yeah, the chrono's there, but it says not designated. It doesn't say nothing no more. It don't say GP. It don't say SNY. It don't say nothing. It says non designated. Yep.
So is that something that administration does on their own, behind closed doors, or do they bring you up to like committee and then have you sign off on it and let you guys know, hey, okay, the program's changing and these are the new rules that we have in place, and do you want to be part of it or not, or you don't have a choice
That's
in the matter?
we're told that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna pull us to committee.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna pull us to committee, and the thing is, so those of us that are here that don't got like funny paperwork, we don't really worry about that too much. You know what I'm saying? Um, the dudes who are here for like that are on this yard that have weird charges, they're the ones that are kind of worried.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're the ones that are kind of worried because look, there's a lot of those dudes around, and it's just what it is. I don't ask people what they're here for and stuff like that, but it seems to be on the yard. They're the ones that are the most concerned. So they're probably going to be leaving. They'll go to committee. They'll say, "Hey, I don't feel safe programming in this environment," and they're going to put them up for transfer to somewhere else. And that's what it is. Um,
So what ends up happening? Because I'm assuming that not all SNY yards are gonna be going non-designated all at the same time. I'm assuming they're doing this in phases. So if for those people that are in those type of situations, they could only move them so many times before there is no place for them to be moved around to.
that's what I think.
Yeah,
Honestly, I don't know if they're going to make like a special prison just for people like that. Like I said, it's none of my business. I just
yeah.
gotta worry about, yeah. So I don't know. It sounds like they're in for they're gonna learn all that, however they do, and that's on them.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah,
I try not to be judgmental. Like I know that there's dudes on the yard that I talk to that are probably here for something weird,
yeah.
but I just don't ask. I just don't ask. I don't want to know. There's a couple dudes that where I found out that they were here for something funny, and look, I don't treat them disrespectfully or nothing like that, but I look at them different now, or I look at them
Yeah.
like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Like I can never undo that thought process, but if I have to, there's gonna be people out of society that maybe were arrested for those things in the past, and you might know about them. You might get notified by somewhere, by a neighbor, by Megan's Law or something like that. And it doesn't mean that I'm gonna take it upon myself to make their life uncomfortable, or if I'm gonna, say stuff to them that's inappropriate, because that's not what normal civilized people do out there. So I'm not gonna do it in here. I try to model my behavior in here how I'm gonna live out there.
That's
I
right.
don't gotta be their homie. Like I'm not their friend. I'm not their homie. I'm nothing but just another ordinary civilian just interacting with somebody else. I do
Yeah,
believe that I do believe that all people have a they should be treated with dignity. Dignity, respect. But you don't have to cross their inner circle or nothing like that.
hey, I think I found something for Felipe.
Let me see. Hey, hey, you have to go in there. Don't go. Don't go. Hey, don't go
Yeah.
in there, James. Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it. Hey, oh my god. Oh my god. Hey,
Yeah.
that's hilarious.
Oh, they sell food.
They sell food?
Yeah.
I don't think you could eat those things. Are you talking about edible underwear?
No, no, not underwears. Hold on. Yeah, they sell food.
What is the food shaped like?
Oh, it's like piña coladas.
Hey, respect.
Oh, oh, they sell waffles, Mr. Winnie
Hey,
Waffles.
look at this. Look at this sign right here. That's a restaurant right there. Hey, show 'em the screen. Support.
Le dije a mi amigo, hey, mira que está acá. Yo, métete para allá adentro.
Hey, hey, look at
Look,
look. Hey, that shit's hella funny. Hey, I got a roll. They called the day room already.
what?
They called the day room, so I got to roll.
Oh, you gotta go already? Hey,
Yeah, I
thank
gotta
you.
go.
Hey, I
Hey,
appreciate you, hey, David.
hey, no problem, man. I'll give you a call later. All right.
All
I'll
right,
give
cool.
you a call later. See you after at 8 o'clock or so. All right. See if you want to go on.
Okay, for sure. Hey, like a candle. Once you blow it out, it's lights out. And with that,
All right,
we're out.
we're out. Late.
Peace out.